Mm, okay. Well, we are live. I'm sitting here trying to actually gain some composure here because I cannot believe that Terry Vapor just joined the group.
What a piece of shit.
I mean, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what to say about that. But anyway, whew. Anyway, uh, well, let me give y'all what y'all came for, and I know what y'all came for. For the smoothest transition in the Vape Show game, here we go.
Oh yeah, that was
I don't
smooth.
see shit.
That was
Mark, did you see anything?
That was beautiful. Yep,
You saw the
wow.
transition?
right before my eyes.
I can't believe Mark actually agreed to something, but anyway,
It hasn't happened yet.
has it not?
No, not on the live. Now it's happening.
Oh, wow.
ST paid me to say it was smooth.
Damn, that was kind of like a real delayed action there. Anyway, what is going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show number 254. 4 more to go until we hit that big number 5. 5 years. And you know what we're going to do at 5 years? Same shit.
Light up a fat blunt.
Same shit we've been doing for the past 5 years. But anyway, take it away, Mark.
All right, we got a little bit of Vaporesso. We got a little bit of Vaporesso. We got a little bit of Think Vape. We got some Dovpo. Bum bum. And then we got some Lost Vape and some BTFC right there. Juice, I got the banana custard from E&B. And the beautiful, I'm almost done with that 1,000 ml bottle. Pretty sad. And then I got some 12 milligram of the Dallas from Paradigm. There you go. Take it away, Mike.
Good evening, Greg, Sid, Chat, Steve, Boxer, Intake Duel, Raspberry Custard, Joe Mother F. and Turner, Vaporesso, VPRM 80s, SEs. Got that. I forgot what liquid's in there. Oh, Atlanta, I think, right? Yeah. Atlanta's in here. Package Atlanta. Well. The Thor. I got Las Vegas inside here from package. I got Dallas in this one. The Oxfa X AIO thingy. We got the Bogan mod. What's the name of it? Odin. The Odin with the intake sub-ohm tank. And what liquid's in here? I think Atlanta's in here too. What else we got? We got a lot of stuff going on. I got the clutch. Rocking the clutch with the rebirth. Yeah, buddy. Clutch gang. Is the clutch gang in chat? Clutch gang?
Nice. They should be.
Yeah, baby. With the rebirth. And we have Taffy Splash inside that. That's it. Pods, cocoa, which I don't have with me. It's upstairs. So technically, it's not part of the buffet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take it away. Gregory Brown donation, by the way.
Thank you for the donation there. And I got to say it because it wouldn't be me if I wasn't. So this is going out to Lil Wayne, Lil John, whichever, Mr. Gregory Brown. He says, watching you guys and playing GTA Online multitasker. Damn, that is a hell of a multitasker. If you can keep focused on this show and that game at the same time, but you're a better man for it. So tonight, don't have just a whole lot, even though I could show you a ton of stuff, but still rocking this, folks. Can you believe it? The Voopoo. Still on the Voopoo kick. The drag, what is it? SX. I will save that to the day
it's
that
the
I
S.
die. I know Mark hates that. And in that, I got some royal strawberry donut kicking in that stuff right there. Also, the good old D salt with. Oh, I hope y'all didn't hear that. That needle tip strawberry donut. This is the last of the 3 bottles that I ordered like a week ago. And y'all see I'm down to, I'm in the 12 milligram. I've used all my 18 up, so I'm kind of feeling like I'm jonesing a little bit. So I'm going to probably have to place another order here pretty soon. And you can't forget old Trusty. Gray boxer with the trilogy in there with a little strawberry jam monster. So there you go. There's the show. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it, so it was good for me. As if you didn't see in the title, yes, I did it again. And for those of y'all wondering what the hell did he do again, I actually did a review. I couldn't believe it. I actually posted my first review in like months upon months. So, but I'm happy to say I finally got a little product coming in so I can, kind of start getting a little active with this stuff. I did get something yesterday. I think Mark might have got one too. Maybe, I don't know. Have not done the grand opening of it yet, but look at there. The intake Sabon has come in.
Mine might be in the mailbox.
Yep, it's in a mailbox.
It's pouring out.
You're getting the storm?
Yep, it's all coming this way. Been pouring all day.
I don't know. I feel bad for those of y'all that have lived on the coast within the past couple of days with all this tropical storm or whatever the hell it was. Mine just floated through yesterday. Well, actually, we've been dealing with it for about 2 days, and it's finally moved on, but we got a lot of damn wind and rain out of that, but I can do the weather report if y'all would like, but anyway. Oh, and Amy never says anything on this show, but she seen me hold that up. She says, feel free to use Amy Relish 10 on Hit That Juice.
Hell
ST.
yeah. Oh, Jesse. ETA for intake MTL, there isn't one. I cannot. That's not even ready yet. I'm still in beta process, still doing updates. But 12 milligram PKG is in stock right now on Hit That Juice.
Look at there.
Yeah, buddy. I tried the what do you call it? The Atlanta and 12 milligrams. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I do have the line, and I know I haven't really showed it yet. I have started on one of them, and that is the New York, which is a strawberry apple?
Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, I started on that one, I believe it was last weekend, and so far that's pretty good. Now, some of these flavors I wouldn't typically do just in like a 3 milligram, like my all day type thing, even though they're good. But again, the profile's not quite there with me, but some of these flavors and a real high nick. And man, I feel like I'm saying this about every juice nowadays. If I could get it in a 12 or an 18, which I do have some of these coming in at 18, in like an MTL, RTA, or a pod system, I think they're going to be awesome. Nope. So I'm getting prepared for that one right there.
I think I'm gonna bust out. I've been using the cocoa with the that ghost stick, Cyberry.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm gonna bust out. I got a black cocoa somewhere over here. I can't see it now. Is that it? Oh no, maybe I'll put it in here. I have the Caliburn. Yeah, might do the Caliburn. I want to try the Chicago, the menthol berry one, 12 milligram.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Big 69 just asked, he says, when is the first person view with goggle drone vids going to happen? Well, first of all, I'd have to place an order for some goggles for it, and which I probably will not do for a mini. But I was already telling Mike the other day, I'm feeling that next sensation of upping the game for the drone. I'm ready to get another one now, a bigger one. But
Damn.
I hope I hope y'all enjoyed the video I posted the other day. Just kind of my first little run, messing with some stuff, but I was sitting here a little earlier, kind of plotting out some new locations for the weekend. I might go do a little driving and try to get some cool footage, but so far, so good. I'm still, even though when it rains and it's windy, of course, you can't do shit, but I'm certain when the summer really kicks in and there's not a ounce of breeze and it's hotter than I'll get out, I imagine I'll be able to get quite a bit until I burn up and I say the hell with it. But I don't know.
Tasty, tasty.
Look
Phenom
at,
Vapes.
look at Phenom. Phenom, I tell you what,
Woo-wee.
Ron is one of the biggest tippers in the game. But he did. And he didn't even have to write it. What he's saying right there with that turd, he's saying, I'm dropping this shit off. 99 cents.
Yep. Well, I don't think he's got that much money left. He just bought like $20,000 worth of e-bikes, e-scooters,
Yes.
or whatever you call them.
Let's talk about Ron real quick, even though he's not on the show, but we never mind talking about Ron. So y'all know who Phenom is. Phenom decided to get into the e-scoot game, e-scooters, and he purchased his first one, realized that it was a piece of crap, didn't do it for him. So what does Phenom do? He gets a bigger and better one.
More expensive too.
Yes.
I took it for a ride. It's actually nice.
Yep. And then when that wasn't enough, Phenom got one of these unicycles. And when I say unicycle, it's an electric one that looks like just a little seat and one wheel, and it's like low riding to the ground, but the thing will haul ass. Phenom goes out and gets one of those. So if you're in the New York area and you happen to see, a middle-aged Asian man out riding around on a scoot, just roll your window down and say, "What's going on, Ron?" But he did ride it over to Mike Vapes' house the other day, and I've got a little footage which I won't show, but
I was so happy he came by. Actually,
yeah, he brought.
I haven't seen him in like over 2 months. It was good to see.
So Ron drove the scoot over to Mike's house, and we've got some footage of Mike riding this joker up and down the sidewalk. So I was kind of shocked to see that, but yeah, so Phenom's all prepared. He's got on full ballistics, which means he's got on body armor all over. He's got like kits on him full of, all type of prepper stuff. He's got his e-scoot. I mean, he's good to go. He looks like he's going into battle.
He's geared up.
What was that JJ saying? Sorry, Mark, didn't realize you emailed me. Thought it was what?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, I just thought it was spam. Okay. Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Peter. He says, love the show, guys. Well, you know what? We love you, man. So.
Thank you, Peter.
Oh, I'm getting an alert here real quick.
Peter?
Oh, God. Oh, damn, we got more coming. It says, strong to severe storms possible overnight. Nice.
Oh.
More rain to come. I thought the shit was gone, but I guess not. So, again, there's a few things you can do while the world's kind of going crazy right now. You can either go out, get yourself a drone, start flying. You can go out, get you an electric scooter, go ride the town, or, and I'm going to say it. He might not like it, but I'm going to say it. You can go out and buy yourself a hot tub and sit in the backyard and chill. It's whatever you want to do. So,
Indoor Smokers has an e-bike channel. Oh, he has an actual channel.
well, Cheryl, if you didn't know this, he actually has a e-bike store. He just opened it. At least according to him. So,
Yeah, those e-bikes are pretty expensive, like really good ones. They're nice though.
ST's a bigot.
wow. What? Oh, I'm
Called you a
looking.
bigot.
I'm saying, okay. This is thank you, Chris. Thank you for the donation. He says and I'll correct it. He says for ST's bigger and better drone.
I think he's calling you a bigot.
I kind of think that too, but I want to think that he's thinking something else there. But Chris, if you could tack on just a little bit more, you'd help the progress out. But hey, I'm just saying, just kidding, because I know where the jokes go. And I'm still kind of in shock to actually see Terry's name in green on here. I never ever thought that Terry would have joined the group, but he has.
Unbelievable.
He is. Go ahead.
Hi, Terry.
He's completely done with Mark, other than maybe stopping by visiting the show. But I'm assuming that if Mark sends him a bulk, that might persuade him to change his ways. I don't know.
1 month. That's all you were with me. 1 month, and then you left. You took advantage of all the perks, and then you left.
Yep, that is true. So yeah, like I was mentioning before, a few companies have reached out, so product is slowly trickling in. I've listened to Mike. Mike and Mark obviously have more coming in, but I mean, it's not full blown by any means, but stuff's kind of picking back up. For how long that lasts, I don't know, but
Everything for me is like all-in-one or pod systems. I got like 6 or 7 all-in-one pod systems. That's all it is, for me at least.
yeah, mine's kind of what little I got. Mine's going to be kind of a mixture of some stuff, but at least it's not all pods, because I know the people that watch this are sick of pods, but what is PK saying?
I got AIOs and MTL RTAs. That's all my reviews that I have. Well, I do have a DNA.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
no, I got 2 DNAs. What am I saying? I got a lot of stuff to review.
What is the little Lost Vape one? Is that just a little proprietary board that they threw in there on that one? That little AIO thing that you can barely see the screen on?
Which mod?
Isn't that from Lost Vape?
No, Think Vape.
Oh, think that. I'm sorry.
The Thor.
It's been funny because, like, we're not on the camera. I've been watching both of these guys trying to read the screens, and they need like cheaters and microphones. They need magnifying glasses to be able to see this thing. So I can imagine that's probably going to be not a good selling point for some, but I guess if vape's good, you only set it one time and then you're good to go. So now $28 for the recurve. Hold on. Recruve. Great deal. Terry, I love that you joined up, but I'm still going to give you hell on your spelling there. So I'm going to give you a little private class, but anyway.
Thank you, Mr. Jesse.
What does Mr. Jesse have to say?
That he helped empty my shelves out a little bit.
Oh, nice.
I guess he got himself some PKG MTL. Oh, we got who was it? Someone was asking me on the live show. I don't know if he's watching, but Clutch is back in stock, and the Clutch buttons, fire buttons, are all back in stock too.
And of course, all of y'all would know that if you were on the mailing list, because I got my notification today that they're back in stock. But just a little hint out there. But
you know who it was? It was that Big Red dude. Big Red. Did you see him in chat? Big Red, I think.
Yeah, big red vapor or something like that.
Yeah. Him. He was the one.
Okay.
Not sure if he's watching.
There's Kid Bass. He says, "Please, no spelling police." Why would you say that, kid? PKG Atlanta is awesome. Yep. But hail to the yeah. So I haven't really heard much of dude. It seems like everything in just like at least a day or two has kind of died down, or I just haven't paid much attention to the news. But well, I take that back. I did watch one thing today. I was just telling Mike about with the NYPD speaking out today on everything. But other than that, I'm guessing things have kind of chilled down a little bit. I haven't heard of any
Seems like it's chilled out down here a little bit.
yeah. I
And
would,
if there is any protesting going on, it's pretty peaceful.
yeah. Hopefully everything gets back to normal at some point, but I don't know, man. 2020, this year, I think this year is shot. We're gonna have to start over in 21 if there's anything of 20 left. So
This year's been a shitty year. That's for damn sure.
yeah, I did see I had some notifications today. Yeah, I seen they had the funeral going today.
Funeral for who?
The George Floyd, I
I
believe
thought that was
it.
last week. Wasn't
No,
it last week?
No, I think that was a memorial service. I think the
Okay.
actual funeral was today. So
Recurve single, I think, is almost impossible to find. They stopped making that a while ago.
yep. Oh, I hear you, Wicked. Yeah. I kind of like to keep in my mind that things have calmed down a little bit and try to stay somewhat. I get my mind gets to going too hard sometimes thinking about all this stuff, and it puts me in a bad spot. So I'm trying to have some ease on my mind a little bit.
I'm a little confused over it though. Aren't there rules though, like for wakes and funerals, like a certain amount of people only allowed?
We had this discussion behind the scenes the other day, but I don't know how that applies.
Because I was at a funeral on Friday and we weren't allowed to have more than 5 people. So
I
I'm just trying to figure
I
this
don't
one
know.
out.
Oh, thank you for the donation there, Mr. Bryce Cummings. He says 2020 is what 2012 should have been. Okay.
2012 was a good year, I think.
You got to understand what 2012. Remember, it was supposed to be the end of the world. The Mayan calendar. You don't remember that?
Was that 2012?
Well, Mark don't know.
Yeah, I don't pay attention.
Mark's in his own little bubble there.
Yep, floating around.
Yep.
I can't see Brian yet.
He's here.
Hold on.
Talking.
Let's see. And I'm reading correctly, but did he say brain?
Brian.
Terry.
Almost spelled the same.
Never mind. I'm not going to do it, Terry. I'm just messing with you. I see Robert Scarelli out there. I know he's out there lurking.
What's up, Robert?
But hell yeah, hit that damn support on there. But anyway, other than that, it's been a little on the quieter side of things. But I don't really mind all that. The mind's got well, I hope that's not the case, because then next year will be the deadline for things. But Mark, you got anything? Are you kind of spanning your videos out, or?
Yeah, I'm trying to do like one every 2 days. Like I recorded 2 videos today, but I'm going to drop one on like Wednesday and one Friday, rather than drop them all at the same time. Kind of space them out a bit.
Oh, you do what I do now, huh? Copying me with that now. Thank you.
I've been doing that for quite a while, actually. You do them every day. I do them every other
You
day.
crazy. Don't even say you've been doing that for quite a while, because you were telling me, how the hell do you do that?
You do a video every day.
No, I don't.
You don't put a video up every day when you have products?
He ain't done a video every day. Yeah, he used to, but
Last
yeah.
year.
That's what I'm saying. I put up a video when I have products, it's every other day.
I was doing at 1.5 videos a week. Then actually it was 7. Then it went down to 6, then to 5. I kept it at 5, and then after the coronas happened, then it went down to like 4, then 3, then down to 2, then it was down to 1 video a week. And now I've got it to 3. The past, I think, 2 weeks now, or 3 weeks, I've been putting 3 videos up every week.
Yeah, I only do 2 videos a week.
I was gonna go back to 5, but I can't because I just don't have the time to do 5 videos.
Kid Bass wanted to
At
see
your controller.
Yeah, Kid Bass was wanting to see the remote for it. I'm gonna. What? I need a new keyboard. Oh, he didn't even spell what. Terry. Why would you need a new keyboard? Oh, he's gonna blame his spelling on the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
It's got big letters, on the keys. Or you can get one like Mark's that have the supersized letters on there, but
Super size.
For those that were dogging me to paint my wife's hair salon, well, I started. That's what I've been doing. Today was doing spackling. Tomorrow I'll do some more spackling.
are you starting to see a lot of people out and about now than before?
Oh yeah, there's always people out and about in New York. Just everyone's just wearing masks.
Yeah. That, I was talking to somebody at work today about that, and, they were kind of asking me my opinion of how long we would probably have to wear a mask at work. And I said, I can tell you, it's probably going to be at least to the end of the year before they even think about saying, don't worry about wearing masks.
Yep.
Which I hate because it's to me, it's a guaranteed at least 6 more months of having to do it. And I'm not a big fan of having to wear one, but I don't know. I got a little, get notifications all the time, all this crap going on. It was either today or yesterday. Once again, we hit our highest tested day of positive people for COVID here. So it's like either more people are getting tested, coming back positive or what, and apparently the heat ain't got shit to do with it because it's been hot here. So
no, the thing is, people misinterpret the heat part. The heat doesn't mean if it's hot, you can't get it. It's still transmittable. It's only if it's on a surface.
Yeah.
Outdoor surface. It doesn't mean because it's hot, it kills the germ if it's in you.
It just would seem to me, and this is just in my mind thinking, you would think this is something more that you would see in the colder months opposed to the summer months, even though it's something new that we really haven't dealt with. But
this is a different different animal.
So I'm certain all summer long we're going to be hearing of numbers constantly. At least I know I will in my area. But I had some. Go ahead. To what?
I was going to answer her question, Christine's question. It says, today's tanks have too much airflow. Should I invest in filling Dimitri's tank? I would say invest in whatever tank that you like the airflow on. If you like a lot of airflow, buy a sub-ohm tank or RTA with a lot of airflow. If you like limited airflow, buy the Aries tank, whatever you like.
Did the person at least specify how they're vaping, MTL or direct one?
No.
If they're doing MTL, yeah, I would invest in filling Dimitri's.
And to make sure that they understand that is an RTA, that's not something that has a coil. I mean, a pre-made coil.
Yeah, they just said tank in general.
Terry's already asking, ST, how do I get a refund? Who are you wanting a refund from, me or Mark?
He can't get a refund from me. He already soaked up his 30 days.
Yeah, I mean, once you place your order, you stuck with it for 30. So I mean, you're here for 30, baby.
30 days.
Yeah, I know a lot of times when people will see like an Anakin product, they're going to automatically think right off the bat that it's got a pre-made coil for it, but be aware that is a single coil RTA. So
Yeah, make sure you watch videos on it because it is rebuildable. It's not like a regular tank, sub-ohm tank,
Yeah.
or non-sub-ohm, I guess. What do you call a non-sub-ohm tank with the pre-made coil? Just a tank?
I guess a sub-ohm tank. Because
Well,
you
if it's
wouldn't
not-
call an RTA a sub-ohm tank.
Well, what if it's got coils that are below or above 1 ohm?
Yeah, I've never understood what to call those pre-made coil tanks.
That's that's what I'll say, like pre-made coils, but I don't say pre-made coil tank. But I think it's kind of like the lingo if you've been in the vaping community. If you say sub-ohm tank, you're automatically meaning a tank with a pre-made coil.
There really isn't a name for that style tank. You can't really call it MTL tank because what is an RTA?
Yeah.
There's no name for that. There should be a name. What do we got? A non-sub-ohm coil, maybe tank.
Yeah. I wonder how. Oh, thank you,
But if
Jim.
if it comes with one non-sub-ohm coil, and then there are also MTL coils that are under 1 ohm. So anything under 1 ohm is considered a sub-ohm tank. So you could technically buy a sub-ohm tank that strictly is an MTL sub-ohm tank.
True.
So it's just that what we know as sub-ohm, we think of high wattage sub-ohming.
Yep. Thank you for the donation again, Mr. Peta. He says, my work, not enforcing mask for customers only. Well,
What's the point then? If the customers aren't wearing a mask, then what the hell is the point of the employees wearing the mask? It's either all or none. That's the way I look at it.
well, I mean, I've seen some businesses, at least in our area, that the employees are wearing a mask, but they're not making it mandatory for you to wear one in there. It does seem kind of pointless. I mean, other than the companies, I guess, protecting their employees, but
I don't think it's pointless because let's say, okay, yeah, you have to wear a mask, but your customers don't. But then if there's a few customers in there and one of them has it, they could spread it to the other if they cough or something.
true.
Just wear the mask. To say.
Thank you for the donation there, Christopher Murdoch. He says, thanks for another great show to watch while building an order of 15 Claptons. Great times, good vape. Happy Green from Canada. Happy Green.
Happy green.
Is that like a Happy New Year?
St. Patrick's Day?
Fill us in on what Happy Green is for us non-Canada folk.
Happy green.
Some places in Texas are refusing service if you're wearing a mask.
What?
Refusing, sir? If you're, wow.
Get the fuck out. You gotta be crazy.
I don't think, now I've seen some places refuse if you don't wear one, but.
Yep. But not if you're wearing them. I would smack them in the face.
There's a good point. And of course, I didn't want to make this show about this, but we ain't got nothing else going on. Nathan just says, I don't have to wear it at the gym. Now, you know what? The gym would see to me as one of the biggest breeding places that COVID would be, because you got a lot of folks in there, a lot of heavy breathing going on, a lot of sweating, a lot of body juices coming out.
Touching.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and a lot of handling of equipment where other people come in right behind you and get on that equipment. And now I know when
I'm pretty sure the gyms have somebody there that walks around and is constantly cleaning after somebody uses something.
Now, when I used to go to the gym, this was years ago. I'm sorry, Mike. When I used to go to the gym years ago, it was kind of like I don't want to say a custom thing, but it was being nice. They had spray bottles with chemical, and you'd go grab a rag and spray the machine down when you were done. But I'm certain that things have changed. So
That was back in the 70s, though, right?
no, that was a few years ago. Thank you very much. Actually, right before I got into vaping, that's when that was. So it's been a little over 5 years, but Mark's never seen the inside of a gym except when he was cleaning the toilets in there.
I looked through the windows.
But I'm just happy I'm not a dentist. Funny you say that. I've got a dentist appointment in July because it got rescheduled because of all this crap. And I still haven't heard yet if that's still on or not, because I know there's a lot of dentist offices that are still closed because of this crap.
My sister got a bacterial lung, or my cousin got a bacterial lung infection, and the doctor said it was from wearing a mask all day at work. What the fuck? You gotta be shitting me. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't?
Mm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's Mark can't even spell Jim. Thank you, PK.
Jim.
Stevie Garlington said Mark's never been inside of a gym. However, he's been inside of multiple gyms.
Jim with the J. J-I-M.
Thank you there, Steven. We needed that. I got it. What? I got a scab on my wiener from wearing a mask all day. Okay. Oh, shit. Speaking of that, I don't know what makes me think this, but what is the new thing Smoke's got coming out? It's called the Scarab or
Scar.
something? The Scar, okay.
I think it's called the Scar.
So now, when I first seen it, I know they put like a little 30-second video or something. Are they trying to replicate this? Because there's like two different versions.
They're trying to replicate this. Kind of looks like the Vaporesso.
Okay. Holy shit. Can you believe this? Terry Vapor just donated. He said to piss Mark off, and he actually spelt it right.
Damn.
You piece of shit. Not $5, now $2? I see how it is.
Terry's all in for you tonight.
You son of a bitch.
The only thing is, I just hoping that new Scar is a different coil. Hope it's not the RPM coils. Hope it's a better coil, because like the coils for the Vaporesso one are 10 times better than those RPM coils.
But you know, the board on it looks the same as what it's been on, like the 40, what was it, the Smoke RPM 40, and
it's a nice board though.
But I just noticed they keep using it.
I think the display on the RPM is the best display out there.
You think so?
Yeah, it's better than this. The Vaporesso one, this whole thing is better than that, but the display on the RPM is so much better than this. This is ancient. Look at that.
I will say that that's old school looking right there.
It's ancient, but the one on those RPMs, they're fucking beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you for the donation there, Christopher Murdoch. He says, happy green would be happy blunts to you Southern boys. Got you. I got you. I was a little out of the loop on that one, but I got you on that. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. They also got an RPM 160 coming out.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah.
So that's going to be comparable to like the artery one that came out, I'm guessing. Something in that fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Wow, Peter. Peter's going all in tonight. Thank you again for the donation. He says, Mark, start a channel called The Vaping Bubble Boy. The hell? Have you got something with some bubbles going on I don't know about?
I can do my videos from a bubble. That's not a bad idea, actually. I'll get right on that. Thank you, Peter.
Oh, my God. You know, there's not many times that my heart stops. But look who just showed up in chat.
K-Tech, holy Jesus. He's still alive?
I'm surprised. And his old lady must have paid the internet bill because he's actually on here typing. So he said, let's turn this shit up a notch. K-Tech, your computer can't handle things being turned up a notch. You thought my internet was shitty. We've seen yours. But I love you, K-Tech. What's going on, brother? Kid Bass said something about a mosquito. Don't even say anything. You know what? I was outside night before last doing something, and the mosquitoes were tearing my ankles up, and I'm thinking, oh, this reminds me why I hate summer.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have a cold winter here. It was pretty mild, which means that the mosquitoes are going to be that much more worse in the summer. Terry, that would be Mark's show. We don't do call-in time here, even though I know that's about the only perk you get out of Mark is calling into his show.
Pretty much.
But you'll have to call in Sunday and give a mail.
Terry, everything was announced yesterday on the FAQ. I would recommend go watch it or email me, one or the other.
What, we got an update on the bulks?
Yeah, I told everyone on Monday. Well, everyone already emailed me, so.
Is it good news or bad news?
Oh, yeah, it's good news. So that's the other Terry. That's the one that's been emailing me, I think. I thought it was Sheboygan Terry that's been emailing me, but I think it's that Terry, the Terry Holloway guy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got too many damn Terrys in there. So.
I got you guys confused between each other.
Well, now you know, because the Terry that misspell is in green and the other one is the one trying to get in touch with you.
Okay. Yeah, Terry, email me and I'll let you know.
Damn, Kim C says, put a bounce sheet in pockets to repel mosquitoes. Really?
Who?
One of those dryer sheets.
Does that work?
If it does, I'll stick a whole box of them in there to keep them all because they bad down there in the south.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like companies want to phase out tanks and just have AIOs. That would suck.
We've discussed this already. The majority of vapors out there, that's what they prefer.
Yep.
If it's selling, they're going to keep making it. So
I'm going to say this just because I like to do little teases because I know something y'all don't, and I'm not going to say what it is. But there is a product that's about to hit the market again, vaping wise. There's going to be a whole lot of pissed off folks out there when they see this. And I'm going to leave it at that.
do I know what it is?
You do know what it is. Because you informed me of it.
Did I totally forgot what I informed you on.
Hold on. I'm going to text you.
Oh, yes. I totally forgot.
Yes.
It's actually on its way.
Yeah.
Yep. Should I say it?
Dude, I wasn't going to, but because I got the info from you, that's why I didn't know. But I had to at least give a little. Hold on, let me do this donation real quick. Thank you, Mr. Robert Scarelli. He says, just because you are some of the best guys I know. Well, thank you there, sir.
Thank you, Roberto.
Hell yeah.
Will you say, Mike?
The Dead Rabbit version 2 RTA is being released.
It's coming.
Ethan's back, folks.
Heathen vanished. He hadn't posted anything from last year. And then I noticed all of a sudden, because I follow him on Instagram, he posted a picture 2 days ago on Instagram out of nowhere. And it was a picture of the skyline, I guess, in where he lives. So I'm like, wow, he posted a picture. And I said to myself, there's got to be something fishy with this picture. That same day, later on during the day, in the evening time, I get the message from Hellvape that the RTA is coming out. And I was like, oh, there we go. So I guess we'll see the Heathen back on YouTube again. The dude just vanished. Hope he's okay. But I guess he is, obviously.
Apparently, if he posted something on Instagram, but I don't know, folks. I mean, I'm at that point in this game now, even though I've actually been there probably for a while, even though folks can believe it or not, but certain drama things right now I could give two shits about. It doesn't affect me at all because there's more important things going on in this world besides people who putting products out. But it's always kind of one of those ones where I just want to look in that camera and say, we told you so. We told you so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
see if the vape's good. I'm curious if the vape's good.
I don't know. I'm at that point right now. I'm at that point.
Actually, I'm at the point where I'm excited about it because it's all pod systems and stuff. I
True.
want RTAs. Shit,
True.
bring it. I hope it's fucking good.
But to this day, and it's not even really because of anybody. It's just because I've never done it. And I guess I just never was interested. I have yet, and I've kind of held to this. I have never tried anything in the Dead Rabbit line at all. Never tried. I've never tried the RDA, the tank, the first RTA. I've never ever tried any of it. It's just never.
The original Dead Rabbit was awesome. The flavor was amazing off that. I even liked the single coil Dead Rabbit.
Yeah,
pretty good too.
And I know obviously, the first one sold like crazy, but I don't know. I think it wasn't, how far off was the Rabbit and the Drop coming out? Were they were pretty close, weren't they?
Yeah, close.
See, I got the Drop, and then, man, I used my Drop forever, and I guess, I don't know. Just never thought about doing it.
The Dead Rabbit V2 RDA was actually pretty good too. Not bad, but it was already released. It was called the Drop Dead.
Well, I guess I do have to say that I've had a little bit, because I had the Drop Dead. I did use that quite a bit. So I guess maybe I did lie there a little bit, but never a full-on Dead Rabbit product I've ever used. But, oh well. Again, I know there's a lot of people that use it, stand by it, love it, and that's cool. Hey, again, if it keeps you from doing other shit, and that's what you enjoy.
Amen.
Oh, good Lord. Southern Comfort. Thank you for the donation. He says, dryer sheets have beta. What is that? Citronella or citronol in them. It's a chemical in candles. Okay. So does that mean I've got to set them on fire and put them in my pocket?
Yes.
And that's what keeps it away? I'd pretty much keep everything away. Like Vapes, are you going to do? I don't know why I should have caught myself.
Yeah, I don't think he was here earlier. Or he hasn't seen it though. I've been showing it so many times.
Is Trevor a new person?
Trevor, it's right here.
There it is, Trevor. It's not out on the market yet.
Nope.
But there it is.
I've gone through, how many do I have? One. Where's the other one? I know I have two. Anyway, it's three. I know there's three altogether. That's my third prototype. There's going to be another prototype. Making some more changes to it.
Don, don't be asking me that. Hit the man up himself. He said, did Brian help him design it? Well, Brian's in chat. He can answer that. Yep. Even though he's kind of hiding.
He's creep watching, right?
I know he's creep watching on this one.
He can't help himself. He's sitting on his couch right now. His gut hanging out, watching a show on his iPhone. Yep. That's like a lock.
And he's probably so nervous right now that he's typing, but he's like, I don't actually want to type and let him know I'm in chat, but we know he's watching. And then Mark is just over there going on. Mark is really pissed at Terry right now. And I get it.
You hurt my feelings, Terry, deeply. I was looking forward to that $5 at the end of the month. You son of a bitch.
Wicked says, what's your favorite 21700 battery for a hybrid mech mod? Well, that would be a 30T. Kit wants to know, so can I call in now? Wait till Sunday and you can call in. Thank you for the donation there, Southern Comfort. I'm not saying that word because I know I butchered it. He says not regular candles. I got you. I'll still set them on fire though. Maybe that extra something going on.
30 T's.
30 T's is the way to go.
Even the other ones. The Molly cell one's pretty good too.
Yeah, I've got those. Those are always enjoyable.
I've got like, what do I got? I got 6 of them. I think I got 6 Molly but I got a shit ton of 30 Ts.
Mark, you realize you got a tornado warning in your county?
Yep. I'm ready. Insurance is paid up. I'm ready to roll.
Dude, that would be some shit if that damn thing started rocking and he just blew off.
Oh, Ricky Mahoney is here. Yes, Ricky Mahoney, Dead Rabbit version 2 RTA. The RTA, a V2.
Yep. And that's not just from like hearsay, that's solid information right there. So,
That's from Hellbait.
yeah.
I don't even think I haven't seen anything about it. This might be the first time anyone's talking about it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody even knew about it. So I kind of let it out.
Mike sent that to me the other night. Well, and I read it and I was kind of like, no way. I thought Mike had maybe messed around and done something, but then realized they're actually going to do this.
I thought he was all done, or maybe because companies are known to do it, they might have just released it on their own without him. Who knows?
I was wondering that because didn't somebody also say that they seen on Instagram where Hellvape put something out and it shows that his name wasn't on stuff anymore? Like what is the latest Dead Rabbit that he just put out? Was that the version 2 or 3 or
the version 2?
Well, didn't they like take the name, his name, something like
no, his name was on it.
Oh, I thought there was some Instagram pic floating around where it showed that his logo and name was no longer on it. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe they got into a fight.
Could
You
be.
never know. You never know with companies. Who knows?
We'll know here in due time.
Who knows? I know there was problems like with Hellvape actually didn't I'm not even sure what happened, but the rumors were out there how Hellvape had screwed over Grim.
Yeah.
An homeboy on that mod.
Yep, I did hear about that.
So if they did it to him, I'm sure they did it to him, to Heathen too. Yep. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. We're just speculating.
Yeah.
Nothing. The only thing I can tell you for sure that is rock solid is there is a Dead Rabbit V2 RTA coming out.
Yep. So there you go. That will be Mark's RTA of 2020 when it hits the shelf. So be prepared.
The Dead Rabbit.
But Mark, you're kind of in the same boat. You never did any of the Dead Rabbit stuff either, did you?
No, I had the RDA, and I think I had the Drop Dead, but no.
Did you actually review the Dead Rabbit?
No, hell no.
Okay. I like how Mark says, no, hell no.
Fuck no. Anything that has Heathen's name on it, hell no.
Grim talked about it on his podcast.
Yeah, did he get screwed over by Hellvape?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Charles Johnson? Yes, I'm done with them. Yep.
Okay. I was going to renew Mark, but you can't spell. Wow.
Whoa.
JJ.
Basically, if I was to make another version of the Rebirth, it would be with another company. Yeah. It'll be a different name. Just like there was the Iconic that was with Andy Vape. The Iconic version 2 was called the Rebirth, which was with Hellvape. And then we have another one that's going to come out. That's going to be. I'm not saying there's another one coming out. If I was, which I have no plans on. Right now, I'm just concentrating on a few things. Basically, what we're doing here is we're making the intake name, and we're going to have every category in intake, for the exception of an RDA. I've been trying to do an intake RDA. I have one prototype, which was from, God, it's got to be almost 2 years now I've had it, or a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know. It's been a long time I've had it. And I was like, this can't work out. How do you make an intake RDA? there's not enough room. It's hard.
Yeah.
Whole. It's more for an RDA. I mean, an RTA style.
Terry wants to know when he's getting to move in. Terry, it's going to cost more than a channel membership.
Intake AIO. Maybe. You never know.
Somebody said, yeah, he didn't get paid. Well, we know that from a lot of folks that didn't get paid. Adrian says the bulk V2 coming soon by Vupu.
Yep.
I could see that because Mark is pretty hardcore Vupu.
I'm a Vupu fanboy.
And I noticed JJ said a minute ago the Nada version too. That might be through Vupu too also.
Yep. All coming through Vupu.
And I can tell you this, if both of those do come through Vupu, that'll be one more company down the drain. You'll never hear of it. You won't have to worry about Vupu anymore.
Damn Skippy.
So. Mike Shelton's got a question for Mark. He says, did you reply to all the emails for the black box already?
Oh my God. Yesterday I got 102 emails. So I replied to the first 25. And I think like maybe 12 out of the 25 paid already. So I have to wait to see if all those 25 are going to pay. If not, then I have to go. So yeah, it's going to take some time to do this. That's why.
Is this like a pre-order type thing that they're having to do?
We boxed up 50 of them in 25 boxes, and then we're going to do 25 this week, 25 next week, and then 20 until they're all gone.
Gotcha.
But I got to make sure I do everything in order so I don't, fuck up and get confused and everything else.
Now, are you throwing in some extra stuff there with the bulks?
That would be a negative. They're getting a deal as it is.
Wow. I mean, you don't want to sweeten the pot.
It don't get any sweeter than that.
All right. Well, folks, we're at that time of the show where we have got a business meeting to get squared up. And for all of y'all that don't know, Brad's Vapor holds this business meeting on this channel. You got to love Brad's. Definitely go check Brad out. He's pretty much got it if you're looking for it. So, and definitely if you're looking for one of these, he's got both of them, the X and the S. But anyway, in order to attend this business meeting, you have to be at least 21 years of age and you have to be a U.S. resident. So with that being said, Mr. Mike Vapes, can I get a business meeting number?
27.
27.
7. Come on. 27. We got, nope, not yet. Almost.
Is this number correct?
Ashley Davis Brown. Congratulations.
Brown.
Congratulations there, Ashley. I believe you've won maybe once before on here, but same as usual, what I need you to do is contact me at stvapes72@gmail.com. Send me over a photo ID with address and birth date, and we will get you squared up. Is this correct? Have I only got like 200 and something watching?
Yep.
Wow. I'm guessing that notifications didn't go out this evening?
YouTube has been screwed up this past week. They've throttled down everyone's views big time.
That sucks.
Yep.
For those of y'all that are wondering this too, I just thought I'd pass this little information on because at least I've confirmed it with Mark. If y'all are out there clicking on videos and you're getting errors and you just sit there and wait a few minutes and then the video finally pops up, it's not just you, it's a lot of us. So yeah, YouTube is doing something, whatever they're doing right now. So
I've been clearing out my cache. I've been clearing my history, restarting. I thought there was something wrong, but it's nice to know that it's not just me.
Yeah. Mine started up yesterday, I noticed, and it's been doing it to me yesterday and today. I was about to turn off everything right before the show and then fire it all back up. And I was like, nope, don't do that because something will happen and it won't come back on. But Now that I know it's a YouTube thing, I don't have to worry about all that. So, just a little information. Kip Dripper says rigged. Of course it's rigged. I mean, why would we not rig it?
I'm Ashley Davis. I won. Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, we are at that 8:01 p.m. I know that Phil and Dimitri got a show going right now, so you might want to go over there and stop by and say hello. Tell them we sent you, and tell them if they give you any shit. Just tell them whatever. But anyway, we are going to get out of here. Don't forget Thursday night. I'm guessing Thursday night we got the vape team because last week there was two crazy son bitches on instead of the vape team. Don't know who they were, but they were spreading a lot of shit. But
Dun, dun, dun.
so hopefully the vape team will be back in place this coming Thursday, as long as Brian doesn't have some weird storm rip through again and cut the power out. And then Sunday night, Mark has got a show that is supposedly supposed to be off the chain this Sunday. I mean, when he told me what he's wanting to do, I don't think he's going to go through with it. But if he does, y'all will be in complete shock.
Mhm.
So
I won't be on the show Sunday, Mark.
It's going to
Yeah.
be racist. Yeah, probably not a good idea to be on this Sunday.
I'm not going to be on. I have a wedding to go to.
but
Wedding?
yeah, there's weddings every weekend in the summertime. But anyway, we will catch y'all on this show again next Tuesday evening. Y'all have a good, safe week. Enjoy your weekend. Smooth transition out.
Peace. Later.
God, I love how it's just so smooth going out. See if I can kill this correctly.
So smooth going out.
It is smooth going out. It's smooth going in, though. Yeah, let's see. Let me